Narrative is extremely important, okay? So I just watched the video of Mr. Cowart in the incident in New Orleans East involving the police officers, right? At the beginning of the news clip in that particular incident, the first thing the officer says is a justification of him messing with that young man because he said that that young man is parked the wrong way in the flow of traffic, right? And you see in the video that there's a car parked right behind that young man facing the same direction. That's the first thing I want to say. That is just so egregious on the part of the officer. That's the first thing. But the second thing I want to say is that I've made multiple Facebook Lives where they're still on here now, where a New Orleans high-ranking sheriff driving car 5516 that also had Make America Great on his house far after Trump lost the election. And my son and I caught him on video letting his wife drive the sheriff's car, that they were getting groceries in on a Sunday when they have 3 vehicles in their driveway. And that car is parked the wrong way in traffic that you see in my video every time I illustrate that it's illegally parked. And it's parked within 6 feet of a fire hydrant, which is illegal everywhere in the state of Louisiana. So my point for saying all of that is that this narrative, how they developed what the little boy was doing wrong, Mr. Cowart, and why they messed with him with his car parked the wrong way, that same circumstance is of no interest to NOPD, Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office, or New Orleans Sheriff's Department, because I've called all 3 and said there's an Orleans Parish Sheriff's car, number 5516, parked illegally on such and such street in Metairie, Louisiana, and it's a bad sign. It's like, it's like this untouchable connotation that is really bad in terms of morale for citizenry, because if the people who are hired to uphold the law don't, the citizens never will. So that's my whole premise for this video, and I know y'all understand what I'm saying. I hope Mr. Crockett and his family get some justice in this instance, because see, what we saw there was just I can create any reason to harass you because you're black. When clearly, if it was because his car was parked the wrong direction, if that was the real issue, why clearly in the news video, the police camera video, do we see cars parked behind Mr. Cowart and his friend facing the same direction? That's what we've got to stop in America. That once they get a brother to court, they could say this and say that, and he fit the description, and he shouldn't have had this on him or that on him. And white boys get caught with all plethoras of different types of shit and in different situations where they're committing offenses. And then the shit's thrown out because the police didn't have probable cause. That's all I got to say. Thank you. And oh Lord, I can still hear the news in the background. Anybody still proudly Catholic need to question themselves. It's just another scandal with sex abuse. And I ain't gonna lie, it's bad to be a pedophile and be funky and nasty like that, right? But it's even worse when you do it and swear you are a agent of God.